I'm Andy Graham, I'm Technical Director of OC Robotics. So I founded OC Robotics in 1997 with one other guy. We'd met at Bristol University and worked on some robotics there, and I'd worked for him in the Advanced Manufacturing and Automation Research Centre, where we'd done a number of successful academic projects together. And we set up OC Robotics to do advanced robotics in an industrial context. We started as 2 people working in an attic, and we are now 23 working in 2 industrial units in North Bristol. Snake arm robots are what we make, and these are long, slender, flexible robots. I think that the name pretty much sums it up. They are snake-like. So they have a more or less constant cross-section. They're typically anything up to about 125 millimeters diameter and several meters long. And they're articulated along their length so they can bend like a snake can. And the unique capability that our robots have over others is we can follow our nose. So the snake is advanced along a path that's described either by a computer or by the user using a joypad. So we can get through really small apertures into other working spaces and do real work beyond the aperture, or we can navigate through really cluttered environments. If you imagine that sort of a nest of pipework that you get in a lot of industrial machinery or big plant like nuclear power plants, we can work in those environments fairly easily, and we carry more or less any kind of tool you can imagine. So we've done fastening, so bolting, we've done high pressure water jet cleaning, done visual inspection, we've deployed structured light measuring devices to look at complex surfaces. We can do chemical sampling for the nuclear industry, we can swab surfaces. OC Robotics machines typically use upwards of 30 motors in a ring inside one of our machines. They're very close together. We're looking for great power density, so we really want small diameter motors with a lot of torque and a lot of power for their size, and we want to be able to operate them side by side. One of the things that's quite interesting about the Maxon range is that attention appears to have been paid to matching up diameters of the various features. So if we want a gearbox motor brake combination, we can get a volumetrically efficient combination that really works in the space we've got available. We've actually never used another manufacturer's motors on our products. We have bought and experimented with some, and they haven't made it through. And it's been gratifying that we've never had an in-service failure with a Maxon motor. We, I'm sure, are a small user of Maxon motors in the global context, but we get treated like we're a really big one. One area that we see as a growth area for the near future is in aerospace. What we'd like to do is use snake arm robots to help with the manufacture of wing structures. We're working on projects looking at fastening, sealing and inspection inside wing boxes so that people don't have to climb in to do the jobs.